Marnie Bennett of the Bennett Real Estate Professionals, and I am here today. First of all, you're going to see all the heights around me. I'm with Rosie Lindia from Bascom Construction, and we're on the 14th floor of SOHO Parkway. Rosie, I cannot believe these views.
Beautiful views, aren't they? And all panoramic all around. The river and city views all over.
Now, I want to thank you very much for my pink hat. This was very, very nice of you. And I thought it would be very interesting for our viewers to find out exactly how you build a high-rise. I want to call this restricted access. Not a lot of people have the opportunities to be here. And I want to say this is the very first time I've done this. And I'm going to be meeting with Rosie from time to time on how we're doing in the different progress. And first of all, I just want to say congratulations. I'm in absolute awe. When I come here and I see what you have done, it is amazing. How many trades do you think you have when you have to build a high-rise?
Oh, right now on this site, there's probably 150 to 200 guys that are working on a daily basis. Obviously we have a team of superintendents with Bruno and Steve DeMauro who run the project and the details of the project. They look at the day-to-day details and make sure that everybody's there. It's actually not as complicated as you think. Everybody that's involved is very professional, very competent, and so the work goes on pretty quickly and pretty seamlessly. We've been doing a floor every 4 days. That's a credit to the construction team, and I really appreciate that for them. We're sitting on the 14th floor deck. This deck will be poured today at 1 o'clock. This will be all concrete.
You know, Rosie, I think you've probably never been told this, but you're very humble.
Yes,
because I'm going to tell you that this is like running an army. This is an operation. As soon as I walked in here, you have everything organized, all the trades. I'm telling you, I know how hard it is to do a stick build, but a high-rise, the challenges. Tell me, we're right in the inner part of the city. Tell me some of the challenges when you're building in you're in an area where all the homes are. Tell me some of the challenges.
Well, the challenge is that we're working with zero lot line. These buildings that you see on either side of our building, we had to actually support the rock underneath them before we even started excavating. So we had to bolt the rock and support them to make sure that they don't fall into our excavation. So there's those kind of details which are really intricate and very, very specific on a tight lot, because we are building lot line to lot line. We also bought the houses behind so that we could in fact demolish them and use it for staging. We're going to be rebuilding those afterwards. So those are the kind of challenges, and the logistics are specific to the high-rise construction in tight quarters.
Well, and also I think you have 4 levels of parking, and when I came by underground, and when we came here before, how do you structure like the foundation around it? Like, it's very interesting how you have to hold the land up, I guess, when you're doing it.
Well, yeah, we were lucky this site was a rock site, so we were able to cut the rock, and literally we grind it. People have seen those grinders that grind the streets. Imagine one of those grinders turned sideways, and we just grind the rock to the exact dimension that it needs to be so that we can then pour concrete against one side only.
It's honestly, I can't believe it. Now we have a crane behind us, and what's going on today with the crane?
The crane is basically helping to complete the work on this deck here, and it's getting ready for our very, very busy time at 1 o'clock when all the concrete trucks show up in a 20-minute interval and empty a truck every 20 minutes and get this poured so that tomorrow we can be on top of it doing the columns.
I see also when I was down here and you had me walk up, I must say, I didn't think I could walk up 14 flights of stairs. I said they should have a boot camp here. But now all the trades downstairs, I met carpenters, I met people it looks like they're jacking up the floor. If you could explain that a little bit to me.
Well, all floors that are below any pour by law and for safety purposes, everything within 3 floors below what we are working must be shored and remain. So nobody works within 3 floors of where we are right now below that, because the structure is still curing. After that, then there's different stages of construction, with some people doing drywall partitions, other people installing windows, other people doing block work. There's hydro here doing the electrical vault downstairs and installing the transformers. So from the bottom, basically, we pour from the top down, and then we finish from the bottom up. So everybody is working at different stages within certain distances of each other for safety purposes.
And I saw when we were on the second floor and I said, what is this? And you told me that's the gym. So we've started to enclose the windows now on the second floor?
Correct. The window walls for the second floor gym are basically completely up, and that area there will start to be finished in the next couple of days.
Now, we are Canadians. People always say to me, do you work in the winter time? So can you explain a little bit about, I mean, we're now lucky we're in the spring, and for us this is pretty warm. So how do you work with the different climates?
Well, we basically have gas is supplied to this building already. There is a riser that would ultimately be the permanent riser to feed the whole building. And as it comes up the floors, we offer that satellite heaters, and we heat the slabs and heat the columns. You'll see around the hoarding, if you take some shots of the building from outside, there are tarps that contain the heat. So you have to heat and you keep working.
Well, you know, I want to first of all, again, thank you very much. This is going to be an ongoing series, and I want to tell anybody that's bought from SOHO Parkway and SOHO Lisgar, and next to be launched is SOHO Champagne. I'm telling you, Rosie's on top of his game. I've known him for a long time, and he's well known in the industry. And my hat's off to you, my pink hat especially. And thank you very much. I hope you folks enjoyed this, and we'll be doing this again, as I said, as we continue. So again, thank you very much for tuning in. And if you want to learn more about SOHO, come to 613-233-8606, or stay tuned for SOHO Champagne, and you can get us online at bennettpros.com. Thank you for joining us.